Okay, welcome to the Banjo Virtual Classroom. This is going to be the singing and playing tutorial for the song I Heard the Bluebirds Sing, which I recently posted as a song of the week. And again, this will take the format of the prior singing and playing episode, so I'll be, as usual, walking through the chord progression and then giving ideas of how to take that and turn that into backup that you'd play behind your voice, kind of progressive levels of sophistication. Before we get to that, I'm going to go ahead and play the song for you. You'll notice that I'm singing it with my daughter Jules, who is kind enough to lend her vocal harmony and make me sound way better. And this is a song that was kind of originally recorded as a duet, male-female duet. It can be sung solo, but sounds great as a duet, which you will hear now.
I met a girl out in the hills who gave my lonely heart a thrill. Her beauty seemed just like a breath of spring. And when I looked into her eyes, I thought it blue as summer skies. And when I held her hand in mine, I heard the bluebirds sing.
They sang of wondering
if he loves her.
Will she marry
if he asks her.
Will her heart
be true for him for then and evermore.
And when she's lonely
is he near her.
When there's sadness
will her cheer her.
Will they
always be together until the day they part.
I courted her for months on end until she promised we would wed. We planned on being married in the spring. All through the long cold winter months it seemed that spring would never come. And every gloomy winter day I heard the bluebirds sing. They sang of waiting
for the flowers
and of
counting every hour
to the
bluebirds chirp his welcome to the world
each morning while we're waiting
for the sunshine.
We keep
hating every storm cloud
that has gathered
o'er the mountains to keep us
far apart. And with our friends and family we married in the gallery. Our wedding seemed just like a dream come true. Though many years have come and gone, our love is still as true and strong as when I found her long ago. And still the bluebirds sing. They sang of loving
every hour.
But I'm
married to my flower.
And we're happy
ever after. As since the day
we've met. And though we're older
love is sweeter.
We grow fonder
of each other.
We'll be sweethearts
close together
until the end of time.
Once again, I'm going to go through the tuning. So we are in, this song is in the key of E. So I have the banjo tuned to what we might call double E tuning. So we're taking double C tuning, moving it up 4 frets, since E is 4 half steps away from C. So again, if you put capo on the 2nd fret, double C, you got double D tuning, which we use for a lot of D tunes. 2 more frets, we have double E, which we're in now. That means the 4th string is an E, 3rd string is a B, 2nd string is an E, 1st string is an F sharp, and our 5th string is a B. So remember, 4th string and 2nd are both E's, that's hence the double. Alright? And that also means that in our chord progression, our root chord is going to be an E major, 4 chord is an A, and 5 chord is a B. So now let's go ahead and walk through the tab, and I'm just going to play and sing, not the tab, the chord progression here that you see on the screen. So I'm just going to play and sing, just strumming the basic chords. So again, the E major in is the 1 chord, which in double C is just fretting at the 2nd fret of the first string, just like you'd fret the C major and double C. So, I met a girl out in the hills. Now we're going to move to the A major, which in double C is our F shape. Who gave my lonely heart a thrill? Her. Back to the one chord, the E. Beauty seemed just like a breath of. And now we're going to move to the B chord, which is our G shape in double C tuning. Spring. And that's, remember, second fret of the fourth string, second fret of the second string. And now we're going to go back to the root. When I looked into her eyes, back to the F shape, thought it blew of summer skies. And back to the C shape. When I held her hand in mine, back to the G shape. Heard the bluebirds, back to the root, C shape. Sing. All right, so now we have that chord progression. And the most basic thing we've done before that we can do to back up our voice is simply to play a bum diddy pattern. Get my B back in tune, my third string. Play a bum diddy pattern with the bum strokes on the open third and fourth strings, or the third and fourth strings, and as we're just fretting the chords. So that would sound like this. I met a girl out in the hills who gave my lonely heart a thrill. Her beauty seemed just like a breath of spring. And when I looked into her eyes, I thought it blew of summer skies. And when I held her hand in mine, I heard the bluebirds sing. All right, that's the verse. We'll get to the chorus part in a minute. So that's the simplest way to do, just bum diddying over the chords. Okay, here a lot of these this first part of this melody is on this fifth fret of the first string. So another slightly more sophisticated way you might play this is to alternate a bum diddy. I mean, a bum diddy with a bumpa diddy like this. So again, bum diddy, and I'm doing the bum stroke on the first string here because that's replicating some of the melody. And then my next is a bumpa diddy, playing that first string again. Thumbs goes to the second, and then a brush thumb. So I'll do that. And I'll play the chord progression again using that pattern and playing the bum strokes now on the first and second strings instead. I met a girl out in the hills who gave my lonely heart a thrill. Her beauty seemed just like a breath of spring. And when I looked into her eyes, I thought it blew of summer skies. And when I held her hand in mine, I heard the bluebirds sing. So you hear that gives a little more interest, gives the song a little bit more of a drive, and it gets some of those melody notes. Met a girl. So that's kind of number two, and that also leads into number three, which is the way I play it, which is getting most of the melody notes when we play this song. And so if we start out with this finger on the fifth fret, and then we have another melody note at the seventh fret. I met a girl out in the hills, and then this fourth fret of the second string is that last melody note. So if I play it back up, I met a girl out in the hills, all right, and I just did this. I met a girl out in the hills. So you hear there, really replicating what I'm singing entirely. Moving up now to the F major shape, which is our A chord here. Gave my lonely heart a thrill. So here, those are the notes. Gave my lonely heart a thrill. And I'm bringing my pinky down to that fifth fret to get that hard note. Gave my lonely heart a thrill. Her, and now I'm going to go to this root chord. Beauty seemed just like a breath of. So what I'm playing there, the melody notes again. So, beauty seemed just like a breath of. And now, and again, I'm mostly doing that bum-diddy-bump-a-diddy pattern for the most part. Now, for the last part, spring, we're going to the G shape. Spring, only one melody note there. And then you can grab it either on the second string at the second fret yet you're fretting, or the open first, since those are the same note. Spring, and then you just have fills. Spring, and I just fill it with that bum-diddy-bump-a-diddy pattern. And now this next part essentially replicates what we've already done. And when I looked into her eyes, I thought it blew of summer skies. And when I held her hand in mine, this is the only difference. Heard the bluebirds sing. So here, I use this kind of variation on the 5 chord, which is in this key is the B. 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And those are the melody notes. Heard the bluebirds. So with the backup, heard the bluebirds sing. So heard the bluebirds sing. Heard the bluebirds sing. I met a girl out in the hills who gave my lonely heart a thrill. Her beauty seemed just like a breath of spring. And when I looked into her eyes, I thought it blew of summer skies. And when I held her hand in mine, I heard the bluebirds sing. So I'm essentially playing almost the same thing that I would play in a solo, just because it's easy. Relatively speaking, it's easier to do on this particular song than it would be for some other songs to play the melody. All right, so that's the verse. Now we'll move to the chorus. All right. And let's just checking comments real quick. All right, let me move to the chorus. Bring up those chords. All right, and then this is a little bit simpler. The melody here is, if you recall from the demonstration, there's this call and response where one person's singing one melody line and the other person is echoing. So we'll go ahead and go through the chord progression here. It starts again on the we move to the A chord. Sing of wondering, will she marry? Back to the root. Will her, to the 5th, which is the G shape, heart be for, back to the root, then and evermore. And when she's in it, just repeats. Lonely, then there's sadness. Back to the root. Then to the 5th, will they always, which is the B. And then until the day they, back to the root. So the melody there is pretty simple. And there's what I'm doing on the banjo, since I'm only singing half there, is I do sort of mirror with the melody notes when I sing, and then do just play filler after that. So, and I use what I think of as the F shape up the neck, barring at the 5th fret, and then pinky on the 2nd, or on the 7th fret, which is that F shape moved up. I mean that F chord in the key of C moved up, and that's the melody note. They sang of wondering. So, and then we just have filler. Wondering, will she? And now I'm going to get the next 2 melody notes, which are 5th fret of the 1st string, 4th fret of the 2nd string. Marry, will they marry? And then filler, which I'm just doing bum-diddy-bump-a-diddy. Will her? Now we've got heartbeat, which is, oh yeah, you've got stay on that 4th fret of the 2nd string with the same shape, and then move to that 5 chord, and your melody note's right there, 2nd fret of the 2nd string. So heartbeat, and then to the root, then evermore. So open second, and then I hammer on open first to the second fret. Then evermore, and then when she's, grab that 5th fret of the 1st string. When she's back to this F shape, we're doing the same thing again. Let's see. Lonely. When there's sad, lonely. When there's, do this 4th fret, 5th fret position. Sadness. I'm hanging on there a little longer for emphasis. Will they always? And again, this ending is different. Until the day they part. 3rd fret, 1st string, 2nd fret, open. Open first, open second. Till the day they part. Okay, so essentially, like I said, pretty close to what I play as a solo that I'm playing behind your voice. But remember, in this second section, your melody notes are really these two things. Da, 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 for the ending. All right, let me check, make sure there aren't any questions. Okay, all right. So that's it. If you're watching this in the Banjo Virtual Classroom and you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below, and I'll be happy to address them. Otherwise, I will see you in the next workshop.